Welcome to this lecture. What we're going to discuss in this brief time is situational awareness. Now, what is situational awareness? Basically, is being aware of what's around you wherever you go. One of the first goals of survival is to knowing who and what's around you. You want to be able to determine if there's any danger, or if you see something occurring when you're walking somewhere, you see a group of people. Be aware that you don't want to get into those people. You want to be alerted ahead of time so that you have enough time to avoid getting into a situation, with confrontations or anything. This is the goal, avoidance, not how to use this cane and fight your way out. That's not the purpose. You want to avoid a fight wherever possible. And you can do some simple things. When we go to foreign countries, what I do is I keep an eye out. I'm more of the bodyguard. My wife does all the shopping. She likes to sightsee. So, but when we go, I look at how many people are ahead. Is there a crowd of people, group of people? Is there somebody that could be a threat? And so, very simple thing, but also know who's behind you. And I do that I stop and I look in the store, I look in the window, and I can see the reflection of who's behind me. And every so often, I'll just turn around and look, that looks interesting. But I'm looking at who's behind me. Do I see the same face all the time? When we walk, I like to walk to the outside. You don't want to be up against a wall. Because if you get up to a wall and you go by somebody near the wall, it's a very small matter for them to just crowd you into the wall and you're cornered. So I like to be out near the sidewalk. But when I walk, I also take my cane, it's in my free hand. So maybe the woman has to walk on the outside, but so be it. That's for safety, because I want my hand ready to swing at all times. Okay, so when you walk and you see something, you can do little things like stop, and you do this casually. It doesn't look like you're alerted to anything. But you see a group of people and it looks kind of suspicious. Let's go cross the street over here. Just cross. If it looks worse than that, let's go back where we came from. You can always avoid it, but once you get into it, it's going to be too late. You're going to have to maybe fight your way out, and you don't want to do that. So think of these things when you're moving around. Don't be so enamored of where you are that you're forgetting who's around you. There's pickpockets all over the place. Okay? And they're looking for somebody who's sightseeing, got the camera around, got jewelry around their neck. You're an easy target. I mean, you've heard the rules about dressing like the locals or as much as possible. Don't carry any cameras slung around your neck. Don't carry any jewelry. Things like that, common sense things. One of the best things you can do is go to some of these government sites that alert you to dangers of a particular area when you're going there. So get yourself alerted. Get knowledgeable about where you're going. Don't just go and, here I am. Maybe too late then. You don't want to have to take what you're going to learn in this course and use it. Hopefully you never have to use it. Time comes you need it, you'll have it. But you want to avoid situations. Now, another thing I find very helpful is work out something with your partner that if you do get in a confrontation situation, that your partner can hopefully create a distraction, because this is what you want for first strike capability. If she can create some scenario where all the attention is drawn on her, there's a simple matter, you just step forward, whack, game over. So, but also let her know by a code word that you're ready to strike. My wife and I, we talk in Chinese. Not many people know Chinese unless you put Chinese in front of you, which is going to be rare. We say a few words, and then she knows to move in a certain way out of my range of motion. So these are things you can protect your partner from abuse. She's standing right next to you. You want to swing, but you don't want anything holding you back. So make those things ahead of time so that she knows what you're going to do. Anyway, avoid confrontation. This is your prime goal. You'll have a safer trip. a more enjoyable time. And if you're walking around, there's two ways you can walk around. You can walk around like a weak old man, or you can walk around like, I know what I'm doing. Decide how you want to do it, because if you're coming up against an opponent, you want to be a little weak old man. You don't want to look like you can rip the pants off of it. So, use some discretion on how you carry. Just, a little limp doesn't hurt. It goes a long way. So anyway, you've got to be an actor when you use this cane. It helps, and you'll be surprised that you get used to it. Because one day you're going to be old, and you're going to need it, and you ain't going to be acting. So have fun with it, enjoy it, and enjoy the course. And thank you very much for staying with me, learning what I had to teach, and hopefully you'll come back again for more, and we have some more coming up down the line. Thank you, and good day.